What's going on? All right, we have a couple new offers today. This is very similar to the offer that we saw, I think, last week. $50 for a 10% T5CC Frag selector. You get a couple T2As. You get a third of a Tier 5 basic and a little bit of gold. These are pretty good value. I'm not really a huge fan of them having these offers, the way that they've kind of put a stopgap on getting Tier 5 class catalyst fragments and stuff, but it just furthers the separation between pay and free to play, which I don't know. I wish there was more stuff in game that you could do, or that this was available for units. In any case, the reason I hate it is because it is a good value, and as somebody who's not free to play, it's too good of a value for me to not go after it. So it makes me sound like a hypocrite. It sucks. The bottom line is it's a good value if you're not free to play and you're towards the in-game level. I think that it's worth picking up. But at the same time, I feel for the free-to-play people, because it's kind of a bummer that it's paywalled here. But in any case, we can get two of them. I am going to get both. But here, let me go ahead and show you what my fragment situation, or what my catalyst situation is. I keep meaning to do an account tour video. And so I have recently made a couple rank ups, two new rank 3 champions in the last week from forming catalysts. All of that stuff has been recorded. My time has just been, it's been a mess for me lately. So it's been really difficult for me to get videos out lately. That's also why I haven't posted any power index videos in the last week and a half. Currently, if I were to get both of those deals, I would be plus 9,000 frags. I could be plus 9,000 frags of a class. I'm going to do Mystic here. So if I were to do Mystic, that's only going to get me to about 35,000 frags. So I'm still going to be, basically 20% or a little bit over 20% away from forming. Because of the Treasure Island stuff, I do have 5 of the 2% crystals, so essentially 10%, but I'm not going to get all of one class. So first things first, let's go ahead and pop these open. I was going to save them for after the season when we get those fragment crystals, but we'll pop them open anyway. None of this is going to matter, because even if all 5 of these are mystics and I get both selectors and choose Mystic, I still won't be able to form a Mystic. But let's pop them open. Oh wow, that's actually awesome. So 3 of those 5 were Mystic, which is fantastic. That's exactly what I would have wanted. 5 of 5 would have been the dream. But the odds of getting 3 out of those 5 being the class that I wanted were really low, and that happened. So let me go ahead and show you my Mystic champions. There are basically 2 options for me. I've got Dr. Doom at rank 3 already. He's Sig 200. And then at rank 2, I have Morningstar at Sig 20, or I have Clairvoyant Unawakened. Really, the only reason I would rank up Morningstar is because she is phenomenal in incursions. I don't generally enjoy incursions, but they did just revamp incursions. Incursions is a good way to farm resources and shards, and that's undeniable. So even though I don't like them, it would be smart of me to try to get into the habit of doing incursions on a regular basis, at least maxing out the rewards that I can get. And I'm also going to be participating in a new incursions tournament with some of the top players in the community. My partner is going to be Dreamin'. And Morningstar, as you guys know, she's just crazy. At rank 3, she would be a huge asset for incursions, and especially for incursions tournaments. So that's that side. And then the practical side or the logical side would say that Clairvoyant is the smartest choice. She is an unbelievable champ. She's just incredibly powerful. She's very underused, but very, very valuable for war, especially with some new defenders that have popped up like Dragon Man. A lot of people are going to be placing him on stun immune nodes, and if you're not unaware of his abilities, he gains a power charge buff at the start of every fight. The only way to remove that is either by stunning him or by nullifying that buff. He is bleed. He's a robot, so he's bleed immune. He's poison immune. Claire is a phenomenal matchup for him. She can nullify his power charge right out of the gate if he's placed on a stun immune node or on the boss node, and she's going to gain a ton of power because the fact that he's immune to bleed and poison. He also incinerates, but she has a phase where she can be incinerate immune. So she's just a fantastic option. She's super sustainable. And the best part is she does not need to be awakened. However, if I were to awaken her, I have a fair amount of 6-star Sig stones, 48. So I could get her up to Sig 49 if I used a gem on her. If I would have to get a gem, so that's probably not going to happen. Or I can get her up to Sig 68. She is one of the top prestige champs in the game. She would kind of be more of a long play. I'm definitely going Mystic here. I'm closest to forming a Mystic. And again, I will have a little bit of time. If I were to dupe Claire, it wouldn't be a thought at all. I wouldn't hesitate to rank her to rank 3. And again, the only reason is Morningstar is so good for incursions, but for me, incursions is a very, very small part of the game that I often don't even participate in. So it's probably going to be Claire. But let's go ahead and pick these up. I'm going to hide my screen here so that you guys can't see my real name and all the goodness. I do have the face thing, so I got to double click. I don't know if you guys heard that that ba-ding. All right, so I don't know if it's going to make me select it right now. Yeah, it does. All right, so that's fine. Get Mystic here. All right, and then let's go ahead and pick up the second one. Ba-ding. All right. Purchase successful, and we're going to go ahead and select Mystic again. All right, so we're getting kind of close. Let's go back over to the inventory, check out the catalyst stash here, and you guys can see there we're about 6,750 frags away from forming our... It would be the first time that I've formed a Tier 5 Mystic. Hopefully, at the end of the season, let's check out season rewards. We're currently 4th in Master. It's possible that we get into the top 3, but we still have 3 wars left. But, you know, we're going to finish in Master. I think, honestly, we've locked that up already. I'm not sure we would have to do the math, but we've pretty much locked up Master already. Let's just assume that Master is what we'll get. And if we were to do that, then we've got 2 of the 10%. So basically, I need to get 2 of the 10% that are Mystic. Odds of that are not good. Or I can get 1 of the 10%, and I think I would need 3 of the 2%. But in any case, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.